We are finally on our way to DC.
Ooh, lay me out. Lay me out. Get me lit. It's about to be, shit about to get real crazy, my boy. Niggas about to really step into a whole nother realm, son. I feel it, G's. Like, I really feel it, bro. Like, I felt it from the jump, but I really feel it, my boy. Like,
you can put it on the Addy.
Oh yeah. My fault. We gotta cook. Gotta hit the road, Jack.
It's been a long time coming, man. It's our first trip together as Writer's Block. Trying to get this documentary going. Really push out into the lives of what we do. There's a lot that we're trying to come out with, so we want to make sure that y'all understand who we are.
My name is David. I'm from Suffolk County, Central Islip specifically, Long Island, New York. Central Islip is like a working town. It's like working people, but you know, it's a mix. It's a mixed, diverse community.
I heard that Long Island was soft. Is that true?
Soft. I mean, it depends on what part you go to. Yeah, Long Island is nice, but some of the parts of Long Island ain't all that nice. You know what I mean? It can get a little crazy.
Good evening, I'm Dana Tyler. Bullets flying.
No matter wherever you go in this world, the hood is never too far away from you. Like up the block from you, like there's like this laundromat. Where this bar is called Laundry Palace, but like I call that shit zombie land because all you see is straight crackheads and addicts and shit like that.
You know what's so funny? There's one in Hempstead too. It's the same exact shit.
That's
the same exact, bro. I done seen so much in front of there, bro.
This shit be stable.
You feel me? This shit is crazy. I don't know who owned this shit. I'm a first generation Ghanaian American. My parents are from Ghana, but I was born in Long Island. I was born in Sayase, and then you didn't even know that, right?
Nah, that was the first time I heard that.
Yeah, I was born in Sayase, and then I moved to Uniondale when I was 3. And I lived in Uniondale my whole life until I went away to school. I went to Catholic school my whole life, so some of my homies that was living on the block, you know, they was in public school, so they was able to bring me around people, and then I just started, you know, getting cool with everybody in the neighborhoods. After the bell, you know what I'm saying, I'm with everybody that's on the block. Like, I didn't have to go through certain things going to school that like they had to deal with. You know, it wasn't crazy growing up, but at the same time, like Long Island, you know, it got its pockets. Like just like David said, like the hood is literally around the corner from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, my parents, besides Malcolm and Pac, they're like my biggest influences. Like I seen my dad from even till now. You know, he slowed down a little bit, but he wake up every day at 5 in the morning. You know, leave by 6, come home by 7. You know, my mother, I seen her go to work from 7, come home at 3, and then hustling to go to the city to get either jewelry or get like African fabrics or susus, all that. Like I seen all of it, you know, I owe it all to them, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I go, and one of the reasons why I go so hard, because I want them to understand, like, you know, there's more to life than what they were living, and I want to give it to them.
Who's a couple of people that like inspired you to write how you write, or like, you know?
Like the person, like I ain't gonna lie, the person that made me really want to write was John Singleton.
Word, me, that's crazy.
Boys in the Hood.
That's crazy, me too. Word.
I related to that movie so fucking much in high school. When I was 16, that's when I started writing. When I was 16, and I feel like that movie right there, it hit me in such a way that it was like, yo. Cause I felt like I knew the characters.
Yeah.
Cause I really know people
like them.
Like
exactly.
Doughboy, like Ricky,
Facts.
like, you know what I mean?
Facts. It's just even like what's so crazy too, bro, is I started writing way later than you. Like I started writing around like 21, 22. But like my experiences, like John Singleton, his shit was I always felt like he was like the best director.
Yeah.
Well, between him and Spike, you know what I'm saying? Because Malcolm X is, I think, the most influential movie. You know what I'm saying? That put an impact on me. But like my experiences, it drew me to the pen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, I gotta write, cause the shit that I was experiencing, I'm like, nah, like I gotta write this down.
Yeah,
Something,
like,
For
you know?
me, I feel like it
even
started when
like
I was
this-
younger. I used to draw, and after that, it kind of like just bloomed into other things. Like I told you, like I started making music. Me and my cousin used to freestyle. Like at 12 years old, we used to like put on Biggie songs, 50 Cent songs, whatever, and just like start rapping together. And like, well, and I ain't gonna lie, all my older cousins kind of encouraged that more too. Like they used to be around hyping us up and stuff like that. Like as I got older, I started to like really like fall into like I said, the love for film. And I remember one day like I had a dream and I woke up and my mom and my grandmother was there or whatever, and the dream in my mind, it played out like a movie. So I remember I just woke up and I had a conversation with them about it, and I told them the dream, like scene for scene from beginning to end. And my grandma was looking at my mom. She was like, "Yo, he gotta write this down. Like he gotta do something with this." So my mom ended up like taking out a credit card and getting me a laptop and a camera. And I took that dream, and that dream became my first ever script. And ever since then, it's been a hunger for like storytelling, not only storytelling, but getting these creative ideas and thoughts out of my head.
Shit, I was just always into getting money. Like, however I was getting money, like I was getting to it. Like I was just, I ain't gonna hold you. I was, yeah, I was getting to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can ask anybody, any hustle. Like there was hustles, you know, I was doing them. You know what I'm saying? And my ultimate goal for, you know, just to retire and all that would have been like, I was, you know, businessman, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about going away to school. I was looking at like Baruch College because I wanted to go into like their business management program. Then I was going to take Mandarin because I knew the Chinese, you know what I'm saying, they controlled a lot of the market share. I knew all of that as a kid, so like I'm like, all right, all these hustles that I'm doing, they cool, but like how much, I'm trying to get to the real bread. So then, you know, as I was in school, you know, I was leaning towards that, and then that's why I went away to Albany. And honestly, like, I fell into this film shit because when whatever happened to me there, I'm just, you know, it pushed me to that like, yo, son, like you surviving this, you gotta write this down. Cause I know there's so many other people that's feeling the way you feeling. Yeah. So it's just like the hunger for me to like love business at first, and then the creativity was something that I just had to tap into. Yeah. I think it's perfect because going into this film, into the industry, like a lot of people just think of the creativity. But for me, it's like the opposite. Like the creativity gonna come, but the business, that's what's most important. You know what I'm saying? So I think that regardless, however I was gonna get it, I was gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna get to it. Never gonna be broke, never that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I always thought. It was just always, I was always around either getting money or having the resources around me to get the money. You know what I'm saying? So that was really my thing. You know?
I already know that. There's a lot that goes into planning this. That's the thing people don't realize. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is a lot of work. It's not just, yo, I got an idea. Yo, I got a camera. Yo, you want to act? Yo, let's put it together. And then it's done. It don't work like that. The shit really is like you got it's so many layers and elements and like you just said, there's so many moving parts that you're trying to just nail down. Yeah. And it's like, yo, it's almost like, yo, it's so much shit that goes on that you can't do it by yourself, one. And two, you gotta have faith. Like you can't expect shit to turn out exactly the way you planned it. Yeah. And I feel like that's been one of the hardest like things about this. This is just finding people that you can trust with your ideas and your vision, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna just come in and just, you know, try to just get a quick dollar or just tell you some shit you already know, you know what I mean? Like, I'm kinda getting tired of that. Like, it's like,
and shout out to LeVan Wright, dopest artist out there, literally did all of my Kimberly, all of my designs from the hat to the everything, you know what I'm saying? And we was working, and I kept telling him like, yo, I'm trying to do this film joint. Like, I'm trying to do film. And he was like, word, like, I got this homie I grew up with that he's really into film too. Like, I think that y'all will click.
Me and Levin talk about this stuff all the time. That's like one of my creative like friends. So pretty much like we was talking and he was like, yo, I got this homie out in Nassau. He was like, he's really into the film or whatever. And he's like, I think y'all two should meet. So I was like, all right. So he called me, he was on the line, and then, you know, we had our conversation. And we pretty much clicked. Like we were. I felt where he was coming from, he felt where I was coming from. And we was just like, yo, some shit like, yo, let's just get to work.
We met, and then like literally like, I would say maybe between 2 to 3 weeks later, we was on set shooting Queen of Hearts.
Like, you gotta look at like, it's really hard to like finish a project.
Yeah,
that
shit is hard, period,
that
bro.
shit
Especially when you're doing everything. You're doing the writing, you're doing the lighting, you're doing the camera work, you're doing the directing, you're doing the marketing, you're doing everything. Like, yo, doing everything. People don't understand how hard this shit is, and there's only 2 of us.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, people are, oh yeah, you got a partner, blah blah blah. But it's like, yo, the shit that we doing, each different thing we doing takes a, like, in real life talk, it takes a team of people, bro. Like,
it does.
it takes a whole team of motherfucking people.
That's a fact.
But we don't have that luxury. You know what I mean? So we just gotta make do what we got.
So I think we're like the yin to each other's yang, because like I have like a big, like I always have like a big grand idea, but like sometimes I miss the small details. I'm thinking about the grand scheme of things, how we could blow this shit up and how we could market it and all that, and how we could do this and that. So, you know, I think that's the role that I play, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know if you feel the same way.
Me personally, I feel like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm a creative monster. Like, I feel like when it comes to the creativity and expression of ideas, like, I feel like I got that, because I spent a lot of time figuring myself out in those regards. Like, yo, like, as far as like, yo, business and all that, like, I feel like there's nobody better. Like, my man's is always hungry, he's on the phone, he's interviewing people, he's always looking for new talent. Like, so like we balance each other out in many ways, but that's one of them.
Yeah, and the ideas, like, that's the thing that I love about David too, is like his ideas, when we put this stuff out, it's going to go crazy.
Having a partner that really believes in your shit, like that's a big thing. Like, this motherfucker be more enthusiastic about my shit than sometimes I be about my own shit.
Facts, I be like, yo, like I be telling mad people like, yo, son, like you think what I wrote is fire? Like, yo, my partner got some fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always like, cause I really honestly believe in him. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise, brother.
It's like it takes a lot to do a move, to do a film, a short film, anything like that. But we want to build that village. That's why Writer's Block isn't just about David and I. It's actually, if you really think about it, it's not about you not having nothing to write. It's about having too much to write and needing that block to help you write that.
America's like the greatest business, like, ever created.
At the light, turn right onto Slater's Lane.
Even the way our highways and infrastructure is designed, it's for business.
Yeah, it's not for the betterment of people.
Nah.
It's at all. Like, America is one big business, and I think if people understand that, people can move better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people think that this is like a place where, it's the land of the free, because they want you to be able to come here and work towards the greater good of America. Like, it's not as if, but what's so crazy is that if you go around the world, it's tough living in a lot of places, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's really tough. Like, it makes you really appreciate America and all the bullshit that you got here. So it's like, I guess, just like the last election, the lesser of two evils, I guess, or that was always the rhetoric. Like, who's the lesser of two evils? Like, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
To have to think like that, but
That's the world, my boy. Damn if you do, damn if you don't, but you can't.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto George Washington Memorial
You
Parkway.
can't just sit around and do nothing.
facts. Cause
You
shit
be
ain't
like, whoa, woe is me.
Woe is me shit, facts.
What was important about taking this trip to DC was, one, for us to get to, spend some time together. This was like, I guess you could call it like the Writer's Block retreat. This was our first time really getting to go out of New York together and really just be able to create together and write together and just get more inspiration. And right now it's a real polarizing time, I should say, in United United States, and I think it was important for us to go back to the past and be able to actually see a lot of things that we need to see to get more inspirations.
I come from a lineage of sharecroppers and slaves and shit like that, so it's like I always been interested in knowing that, because I've always said this to myself too, is that you gotta know where you coming from to know where you at, and you gotta know where you at to know where you going. Seeing the museum, of course, it raises like a whole bunch of like feelings and emotions in you that you know what I mean? But I feel like that's the ancestors sometimes, you know what I mean?
And I don't feel like they never left me since we went there. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like my ancestors have been with me my whole life, bro.
You know
like
what I'm
honestly, because I wanted to learn about their circumstances more, like deeper, like you know what I'm saying. See actual things that they went through. See the type of cabins that they stayed in, the trains that they were on, how they were segregated. And I remember one part of the museum that this shit fucked me up. It was the Emmett Till part. You know
man,
I mean?
I was waiting for you to get into
that whole walkthrough. They even said it. They were like, "Yo, no cameras allowed."
No cameras.
None of that. But that whole walkthrough, man, it just I felt like my emotions like at one of the highest pitches I've ever felt. That's what I feel like art is too. It's feeling things. You know what I mean? Art is feeling things and then expressing them. And it's for other people to look at it and to understand. You know what I mean? Like they're not the only ones that feel that way. You know what I mean?
To be given the this society on this earth in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
We'll sit down until we can eat in any corner in the United States. Then we can walk to any school and take our children to any school in the United States.
Downstairs is where you're gonna see this. It's very emotional.
I see that I was just, because I had 3 sons.
Oh yeah.
I would have been with her.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, this is you. Is this her first time?
Yeah, so what was dope about Auntie, I don't even remember her name, but she was so dope because she spoke to me as if she like raised me already. Was it her great-great-grandfather? I believe it was her great-great-grandfather. The story in her family was that he got into it with a white man, and allegedly the story is that he actually killed the white man, so he had to leave, I believe, from Mississippi and get up north to Philly. And like that in itself, you know, is a movie. Yo. We're all intertwined, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like the reason why it was the conversation was so fluid is because we were all there for one reason, and that's just to get a more of an understanding of who we were as a people in the past. And then at the end, when we was at the bookstore, you know, I was picking up I think the autobiography of Malcolm X and I think something on Pac. She just was like, yo brother, like just make sure you stay the course, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, you know what I'm saying? And just continue to keep being a king.
And that's what we need more of. Like,
we need that.
We need more of that community back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta care for each other because you know nobody else gonna give a fuck about us. You know what I mean? As you can see.
Yeah.
He sits next.
Because who's coming behind with the bag?
His henchman.
With the bag.
Should he be behind there? I'm thinking that could probably be more.
You know how you watch movies and you can feel somebody behind you, you just get
that's what I'm
annoyed
thinking.
talking to me from behind, and I'm just like,
Because you did something at the table where like you signaled somebody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You feel me? So I feel like he should be next to he signals, and then that's what we do. Let me get that.
So Queen of Hearts is our baby. You know, that's the inception. That's the first project of Writer's Block. It just all started from just a simple idea for a clothing line and turned into a whole short series, you know. Queen of Hearts is about a woman named Queen. She's from Brooklyn. She's an artist. She meets a guy named King, who's an curator, excuse me. And he also collects art as well too. He has a art collection called the Owusu Art Collection that's owned and ran by his family, him and his father, Mr. John Owusu. Unfortunately, King gets killed. And now it brings Queen into this whole whirlwind of trying to figure out exactly what business they're in. We're thinking that they're into the art world, but it's way deeper than that. So it's a story about love, redemption, and it's also a story to the creators as well too. You know, the thing is that once you get to that top level, are you gonna let the industry consume you, or are you gonna stand 10 toes and be able to go against it?
The amount you can get for 5 paintings, I bet I can get you for the Queen Original.
Oh, relax. What you about to do with this?
You're gonna teach me how to hold it or what?
You with it?
Yeah.
Say that. Right here by your left finger. Your left thumb. That's the safety.
All right.
You take it off safety when you go to shoot.
So hold down.
Boom.
Okay.
You ready to shoot?
I'm ready.
All right, put your hand on the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it steady.
Mm-hmm.
Stabilize your hands. Shoot.
For us, like, we've been working on this for like a year and some change, so I'm so anxious just to like put it out.
Yeah, it brings
there
a lot of anxiety.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of anxiety, and it's just a lot of preparation that went into this for us to be able to release it the way we wanted to release it. But the way we're releasing it, I'm proud of us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
It was literally just us, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we had but we had to figure it all out, you know, on our own, you know what I'm saying?
We were the things that drove it. I feel like learning how people receive your work is a lesson in itself, you know what I mean? It's something you can personally learn from on a personal level, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's all necessary, it's all part of the process, and you learn to embrace it and you learn to love it, like, you know what I mean? Whether the feedback is good or bad, it's just the fact that people are engaging with something that you put together or created yourself, you know what I mean? And I think there's power in that.
Being one of the many releases that we will have, you know, this is it's a great feeling. It's anxiety driven, but it's a great feeling, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, yo, it comes to a point, like, all the anxiety, all the other shit is like, I can't complain about it because it's like, yo, I asked for this, you know what I mean? Yeah. This is what I wanted out of life, so it's like, it's all part of it. I take it all in stride, you know?
So when I was doing it, it came out to about 140,000, and then with contingency 20%, that's 168,000. So what the plan is,
and that's for 435.
Yeah, that's for the first episode. That's for the now we're breaking down the first episode to 5 mini episodes. Okay. So there's gonna be 8 to 10 minutes each episode.
Like the first black girl to go into public school, she's my mother's age. She was born the same year as my mother.
It's so crazy
64.
that you bring her up because she's the inspiration behind the
Bridge State University.
Yeah, bro. I can't wait. Ruby, hopefully, if you ever see this, we need you to come out to the series when we start up the series, because this is all because of you. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get to do what you did, we would have never been able to even think about bringing this school to life. You know? Word.
I don't know if it's gonna hold, but it goes down at the 4, 3, 5. Shit. Welcome to 4, 3, 5.
1 second on the card, sorry.
That's 1 minute.
That's 1 minute.
4, 3, 5. I don't know what that is.
I gotta choose back.
So 435. Oh man, what a story, man. It started about 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It started about 10 years ago when I was in college. And like I was talking about earlier, I never knew that I wanted to get into film until I started experiencing the things that I started to experience in college. And I always told myself, like, yo, like, if I survive college, if I graduate and all, I owe it to the world, you know what I'm saying, to be able to write this story. So for millions of people to feel what I, you know, to be able to be like, yo, I felt that, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether you're in college right now, whether you're in where you were in college before, or whether you're about to go to college, you know what I'm saying? These are the things that
Even if you ain't never been to college.
Never been to college too. Perfect. 435 is about 6 individuals who come from the urban city, who go away to college, and when they go away to college, their experiences turn them from boys to men. Not only just for education, but just to get away from home. You know, normally when you go away to school, this is your first time away from home, away from your friends, away from your community. So now you're here to build another community with a group of people that you don't even know. You may meet lifelong friends, you may meet lifelong enemies, but this is now, these 4 to 6 years are the most crucial years of your life. What are you gonna do with it? It's getting on to 10 years of this inception of an idea But it's something that I couldn't let go. You know, I thought about it and I still think about it every day. You know, just trying to figure out how to bring this to the world, how to make this be the biggest thing possible. You know, not just thinking about just the production of it, but thinking about the marketing of it, thinking about how we can bring it to everybody's home, how we can have everybody digest it in a way that is digestible. Right now, we're raising the money for 435, and we're close. You know, we're very close. You know, I think that people are starting to really understand who we are as creatives and understand that we mean business. So like, you know, living with this for 10 years, it could be a little frustrating because I'm thinking about it all day. But when I think about it now, it gave me so much time to like develop like a crew and staff to really bring this to life. Like we got Taya Simmons, who worked with Rock Nation, who worked on Puma campaigns. She has so many different connections that could bring this to life. Then we got George Stuber, our cinematographer, the guy that he brought together Terrifiers, you know what I'm saying? Great, dope, classic horror, you know what I'm saying? Cinematographer and producer. So we have a great cinematographer, a great producer, a great director. We even have my son coming on as one of the professors in 435, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and also not just them too, but we have actors as well too that's been doing it for a while. We got Zay Diggs, we got Anthony Walker, you know what I'm saying? We got so many different people that are professionally trained, you know what I'm saying? It's not even just like, yo, these are my homies on the block. Like, nah, they are actors, they're actually on, they did theater, you know, did Broadway, all types of things. So like, we have people that's actually signing on that can take this to another level.
Boom's in a little bit. Okay, you good.
Set.
Set. Action. Alright, shut calm down. Calm the fuck down. Man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Make me fuck you up in here, son. We cool, nigga, but you don't know me like that. Don't you ever speak on what I do or how I move. I'm not from your world, you damn sure wouldn't last in mine. Y'all right here starting shit, man. What the fuck did I do to you, though? Us? Y'all niggas stay violating, and I don't play that shit. Where I'm from, you start some shit, you better understand what you do. That's the fucking problem. Y'all operating like this is the fucking block. This ain't Brooklyn no more. You still there? This is not Brooklyn.
People always say like you gotta invest in yourself, and like I spent over 100K of my own bread. Like I don't scam, I don't do nothing else, you know what I'm saying? I go to work, I come back to the crib, and I figure it out. That's how you can tell like, yo, we really love this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't do this film shit without loving it, you know what I'm saying? Spending 100K into something and not getting your bread back yet, you know what I'm saying? But still having the same love for it as the first day that you even thought about it, it's like, it's spiritual, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is something like, if I had to do it all over again, I would. You know why? Because I put myself through school. Yeah. People put themselves through school, have a $150,000 debt, and don't do nothing with it. And I put myself through my own school, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get something out of it. Just being able to really put that bread into it and really being able to put this time into it and really loving it the way I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying, is why I'm gonna get what I need to get out of it, you know what I'm saying? Once the spirits and once your ancestors and once God feels that you really putting your all into it, you'll get rewarded, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta put in the work.
No, we got the superstars right here, they bringing this to life. Like, this is what we do.
You know the vibes.
Yo, it's 435, the crew right here. You was about to do a scene. Why you trying to get out of the scene? You know what I'm saying? We really building. We really building. We gonna make history.
Your way of living can change like that. And I think all of the shit that people's went through to get us here, like I'm beyond grateful. Like I can't thank them enough. It's like, and then I have so much love and respect for it that I want to incorporate that into my work. I want to leave behind the community. I want to leave behind work that really speaks on who I am. And you know, I want you to be able to watch things that I watch or consume things that I create and have a deeper understanding not only of me, but of yourself. Beyond the work, just as a human being, I want to leave a legacy of love, you know what I mean? I want people to, when they think of me, it was like, yo, that was a good man, that was a good brother, man, yo, he might not always been there when I wanted him to be, but when he did, he showed up, man. And he showed up, he was right on time when I needed him, man. I'm not God or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I want to leave a legacy that I'm personally proud of. And I want to leave a legacy that my family is personally proud of. I want them to always look back like, yo, man, that was a great dude. You know what I mean? Yo, he sacrificed so much so we can be here. You know what I mean? I want to leave love behind. I want to leave people that's provided for. You know what I'm saying? I want my people to be good when I'm going. You know what I mean? I want them to be good mentally, physically, financially, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, that's all I'm focusing on, which I feel like is in turn is gonna form my legacy.
And for me, the legacy that I want to leave, I just want to make sure that my last name is always greater than my first name. You know, I want my voice to be immortalized in this art that we're creating. When you read the autobiography of Malcolm X, like I felt like he was sitting right there telling me his story. Whenever I'm listening to So Many Tears by Pac, I feel like he's sitting right there telling me his story. So when you watch 435, when you watch Queen of Hearts, I want you to remember my voice and remember my name. I want you to remember my last name. I want my last name to be, like I said, greater than my first name. So I want my tribe to feel me, you know what I'm saying, even when I'm not here. You know, I want everybody that comes after me to feel me. You know, so they're gonna feel me through this art, they're gonna feel me through these films, they're gonna feel me through these books, they're gonna feel me through all this. And I just want to be able to know that, you know, I did it to the best of my ability. I left it all on the line. I made sure that, you know, everything that I thought of in my head, I was able to bring to the world because I believe that's what God put me here to do. And no matter what, they ain't gonna stop me. I ain't no sucker. I ain't never been no person, a crab in the barrel type ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I get hit once, I'm gonna make sure that I still get back up, you know what I'm saying? Until God takes me home, you know what I'm saying? But until then, I'm gonna forever be making sure that this artwork is always gonna be put out here to the best of my abilities.
That's a fact.
No, the goal of, and what the goal of this short was, not only to put out a short, something that's phenomenal and everlasting, but for us to be able to understand how to work things behind the camera, get better, you know what I'm saying, be able to run sets and be able to bring all of this together and be able to say, yo, Writer's Block did this, you know what I'm saying? So,
full on Writer's Block production.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't complain.
No outsiders.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
they ain't from the block.
Nope.
Got to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this WB right here ain't getting sold, so.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Not for the 80s. This the real
WB. This the real WB. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate y'all. Let's get some magic, baby.
Fuck validation.
Fuck validation. Like, that shit is corny. Like, people out here telling you valid when they not even valid them fucking selves. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever look for no validation nowhere but yourself. You know what I'm saying? That inner voice that David was talking about, that's the validation that you need. You know what I'm saying? And always just, you know, keep yourself humble, but at the same time understand that you are the shit.